Alright, set A3 in Pokemon TCG Pocket is coming out on April 30th, so let's check out the cards that were announced. Lunala EX. With the ability Psychic Connect. Once during your turn, you may move all psychic energy from one of your benched Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Lunar Blast. 1 psychic energy, 2 colorless energy, 100 damage. Solgaleo EX. Ability Rising Rod. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. Soul Breaker. 2 metal energy, 120 damage, and this Pokemon also does 10 damage to itself. Next, Popplio. Water Gun, 20 damage, lit in. Heat Tackle, it also 30 damage, it also does 10 damage to itself. And Rowlet Leafage, 20 damage. Oricorio, Dazzle Dance, 2 psychic energy for 40 damage, and it looks like your opponent's active Pokemon will become confused. Next, Alolan Raichu EX. 3 colorless energy, and it does 60 damage. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Alolan Vulpix. Call for the Cold. Take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to a Pokemon, I think. It's a little blurry. Alright, Rotom Dex. Look at the top card of your deck, then you may shuffle your deck. Alolan Meowth. Scratch. 20 damage. A different Oricorio. Spiteful Dance. Well, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out by... Yeah, this was really blurry. I can't really make out. Knocked out by something in an attack during your opponent's last turn. This does 60 more damage on top of 20. So, 80 damage total. Pretty much just a weaker Marshadow. Now, Lana. You could use this card only if you have a Raquidid in play. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. Ema, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Put one of your colorless Pokemon that has damage on it into your hand. And Rare Candy. This is something I've wanted in a game for a while. I'm pretty sure a couple other people have wanted it, so this is it. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play. If you have a Stage 2 card in your hand and evolves from that Pokemon, put the card onto the basic Pokemon to evolve it, skipping the Stage 1. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a basic Pokemon that was put into play this turn. Next, Kialway. Choose one of your Alolan Marowak or Turknator. Take 2 fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to that Pokemon. Your turn ends. I'd say that's pretty good. Next, Sophocles. It's really hard to see it from what we got in the trailer, but this is what I can see. I'm gonna try to guess what it says. On this turn, attacks used by your Alolan, I'm assuming Raichu, because Sophocles is electric types, and Vikavolt or Togedemaru do 30 plus damage to one of your opponent's active Pokemon. Next, we got Mallow. Heal all damage from one of your Shiinotic or Teresa. If you do, discard all energy from the Pokemon. Next up, we have something that's actually a bit confusing. It's not an immersive Pokemon. It's an immersive trainer for Lily. Heal 60 damage from one of your Stage 2 Pokemon. There's also a Rainbow Border Alolan Raichu EX. Same thing, Psychic, 60 damage, 30 more for every energy on your opponent's Pokemon. And Alolan Marowak. Boomerang. Flip 2 points. This attack is 70 damage for each head. If at least one of them is heads, your opponent's Pokemon is now burned. So, a chance for 140 damage, and your opponent is burned. And there was no attack shown for Brion, Torracat, and Dartrix, but there is the arts for it. It looks looks to be solo battle. No, yeah. One solo battle, and it looks like there's gonna be special missions towards Shaman Coin and background. And a Rayquaza promo. Looking at it. Rayquaza EX. Draco Meteor. One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 4 times. For each time a Pokemon was chosen, do 40 damage to it. So, pretty much a weaker Dragonite. I guess on the bright side, it could be used in any deck because it takes 4 colorless energy, but it is at 140 HP. Anyways, time to look at the trailer. Alright, looking at the trailer again. Unala, Vulpix, Oricorio, Marowak, and Rotom-Dex, Rare Candy. I'm gonna went over that. Oh, wait. I didn't see that one on the list. Okay. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Acerola. Choose one of your Palosander Mimikyu that has damage on it and move 40 of its damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's actually a pretty good card. And then the Immersive Lily. Available on Wednesday, April 30th.